He had like 3 shots from the logo, so it wasn't pretty much nothing we can do about it.
What's your emotions as the season now comes to an end about what you accomplished and where it fell short?
I just said we'll be back next year.
When you kind of look back on this series, maybe early in the series, what do you think this team could have done better, especially on the offensive end of the floor, to try and counteract some of what Dallas was throwing at you?
We never clicked all together as a team in this series. Not even one game. I think that was the main thing. The last 2 series, we was all clicking at one time, making shots and stuff. We wasn't clicking at one time now. This series alone, I don't think we shot the ball particularly well from the 3-point line. And I think that hurt us. They was able to sit in the gaps all series, make it tough on me. And the game plan worked because we weren't making shots. But we'll be back next year, man. A lot of our guys' first time being in this light, so especially me, it's my first time. So we'll be ready, man. We'll be all right. First time. Took a loss. Congratulations to the Mavericks, and we'll be back. We'll be all right. Just being able to read the floor. Not get as mad when teams double me and put 2 on me because I know my guys out there are going to knock it down. And just trusting my teammates. It's a lot of things to take away. I think the main thing is our identity, and we hung our hats on defense. I think we got a little away from that a little bit this series, and it showed. Because we're not the best offensive team. We always depend on our defense. So I think that's the main thing we take away from this playoff run is that we're a defensive team and we got to start there every night.
And your first real deep playoff run, how much did you enjoy just what playoff basketball has to bring?
It's fun, man. I love it. I wish we could still play. I wish we was going back to Dallas for Game 6. But those guys came out and they competed at a high level. And like I said, man, big shout out to them. But it's super fun, and I'm looking forward to being back right in this situation next year.
And you start the season against Dallas in Abu Dhabi. When you were at that point, what did you envision for this season to look like versus what played out for reality?
It's crazy because Slow-Mo said when we was in Abu Dhabi that he felt like we was going to play this team in the Western Conference Finals. He told me that in Abu Dhabi, so it's kind of crazy that we seen him. And but they made some changes to their roster big time, and it helped them a lot. Our coaching staff and organization, weight room guys, they do a great job of preparing those guys. So this summer is going to be big for our young group. I mean, including me. I'm still young. Because we got some players that's haven't been able to showcase their talent. We got a lot of players. I mean, you just know how you got to train. Because, like I said, I've never played this deep into a basketball season. So now I know, okay, in order for me to be able to be dominant in the 3rd round, and if we get past the Western Conference Finals and go to the finals, I got to train like I'm going to go to the playoffs. So I can't be missing training days. I can't take days off. I can't, you know what I mean? I got to be ready. So now I know what it takes. I'll be ready. I think this summer I'm going to go back to how I trained the year that I was going to college. I think I was in the best shape of my life in my freshman year of college. A lot of air dying, the bike stuff, a lot of stuff like that, man, that make me uncomfortable.
And at 22 years old, your Olympics coming up, getting this far in the playoffs, the story of legendary company is on the course of being written. When you get into this offseason, the Olympics, what's your biggest motivation, inspiration? What keeps your fuel, your drive to be in moments like this and to be as good as you have been?
I think my brother, man. My brother, just seeing him. He works every day. He makes music to about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. When I wake up, he still be up making music. So him just, working to get himself out there and be the best that he can be, it makes me get up every morning and want to be the best that I want to be. And, just showcasing to the world what I can do. I think that's another thing that drives me.
Awesome. Thanks, Ant.
All right.
We'll start with questions for Nikhil.